coming out my native city of Los Angeles. What's going on out there? What's going on out there? Oh, what am I going to shirt at, dude? I forget my shirt on. What's going on out there? What's going on? What's going on out there? More nightlife in the city. More nightlife in the city. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to the Grass Star Nation. My bad about that. My bad about that. What's going on out there? Just got off of work. Got to freshen up a little bit. Lost a little signal. I'm good now. I'm good though now. Some more LA city nightlife for y'all. Welcome to the Grass Star Nation again. Just got off of work not too long ago. Some more LA city nightlife. What's going on out there? What questions? I only got one person here right now. What's going on? Or Mr. Business coming out my native Los Angeles. The fight don't stop to the hard stop. Let the new legacy begin. Anyways, the nightlife is live right now, as always in Los Angeles. The nightlife is live. Stuff is calm right now. Let me see. ETLA bar right now. Very popular bar. A lot of people go and socialize that. It's still open right now. They're up in there eating and drinking and stuff. And you got the famous Block Shopping Center over here. Got the Block Shopping Center. Let me see. Yeah, I got the Block Shopping Center. Where did it say the block at? Okay. Anyways, it's a real popular shopping center over here off of 7th Street in downtown Los Angeles. Any any questions y'all got about this nightlife out here? Any questions about LA in general? I can answer, as long as it ain't too incriminating. I can answer to the best of my ability. Anyway, anybody be getting messed over by Chase lately, the Chase Bank lately? Yeah, man. I don't even know what to do right now. Anyways, anybody be getting messed over by Chase lately, man? I've been getting messed over by Chase lately for real. Freaking, I've been I got closed out by Chase, as a matter of fact. They be stealing people money. They be stealing money low key, man. They be clicking people in and out of stuff. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous Chase right now. They be stealing money. They like Chase. I don't know if it was happening for other people, but my payments, like certain bills, be coming through late, and I end up owing more money. Chase ripping people off. Chase Bank. What's going on? What's going on, Remister? What's going on? Yeah, but Chase is ripping me off, man. The Chase Bank, Chase is a scam. It was ripping me off. They're stealing my money. Every time I end up owing some more money, payments come out, I might miss a bill or something like that. I hate that. I hate, this automatic payment system. It's good, like, right? If you got an automatic payment system set up, right, with certain companies, so they can just automatically take a payment. Sometimes, it might be at a time, they might just take your money. You probably don't got nothing else left like that, or take your money and end up overdrawing you in the bank. Yeah, this Chasing me. They fucked me over, man. They was gangstering me. I had to switch over. I had to switch over to Capital One, man. I don't mess with Chase no more. I say goodbye to Chase. What's going on with you, man? What's going on? Hey, share it live, man. Share it live. Share my content. I'm talking about. Like it if give me a like. I'm talking about, and ask me any questions about LA culture. I'm gonna answer as much as I can. Basically, yeah. Subscribe if you like, if you ain't already subscribed, if you like my content, I'm talking about. I'm trying to build this LA unity over here. I'm trying to master the art of this LA unity. like I said, oh, AT and T. I can't stand AT&T. Been around the internet, big giant company, been around for decades, right? AT&T are gangsters, so they be scamming me, man. What's going on? AT&T, man, I swear they got some scam going on with AT&T. I read something on the news a little while ago. They had something else going on too. Some other kind of controversial issue, but AT&T, man, be careful. If you got AT&T, be careful. If you set up an automatic payment system with AT&T, they mess around and taking money out of your bank, man. Like randomly just take, don't miss a bill with AT&T. If you miss a bill, oh, they gonna always get you, always hit you hard. It's like you miss a payment with AT&T, right? One time, you pay that payment, right? And then it's like they keep charging you like late amounts when you already paid your late payment over and over again. Keep charging you late. It's like they got people that work for AT&T that work in India, right? And I think it's like a miscommunication going on with the payment process system for bills, because bills, they be all over the place, man. It's like they got AT&T is very discombobulated, and they got they got a lot of people in India working for them. And it's like a big old scam or something like that. So be careful. Don't miss a payment with AT&T, man. They're gonna end up charging you for a lifetime. They'll keep scamming you. They charge me like every 2 weeks now. I've been paid out all my late balances. They keep charging me every 2 weeks. Talking about I still owe late payments. So since I missed a late payment a couple of times, y'all gonna charge me those same late fees for the rest of the duration of me being a customer? That sounds like a scam, don't it? They gangstering me. AT&T is a gangstering giant, man. But I don't want to leave them alone. I've been with AT&T. I don't know, man. I might mess with Spectrum, man. I might mess with Spectrum. You said stop yapping. Who you talking to? Why did she block me on? What the heck? The heck are you talking about, man? What the heck are you talking about, man? Hey, what the heck are you talking about? I know you playing, man. I know you playing. What the hell kind of weird name you got too? Hey, what in the hell is wrong with you, man? You got stuff messed up, man. Everything I love, man. Coming at me like that. What the This fool crazy. Come on, me with that weird shit, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. I can be with that BS tonight. I can be with that bullshit tonight, man. I'm all about that bullshit. Believe me, I'm a respectful dude. I'm all about that bullshit. For real, man. What's going on? Yeah. What's going on, Remister? What's going on, man? Weird. Come on here with that weird stuff, man. The hell? On here with that I'm gonna call it the dark world stuff. That dark world, that secretive world stuff. You got the wrong one, man. That's a crazy sense of humor. For real, straight up. Disregard that weirdo comment that y'all see on there. Disregard that. Anyways, like I said, man. Any questions about LA nightlife? I'm talking about be careful, like I said, always. At work, you can get along with people at work, right? But be careful about who you share it's like in everyday life, man. Be careful about who you share. If you got like some kind of a social circle, I'm talking about, I'm not supposed to say at work. You're working at work, right? You're gonna be cool with people, right? But there's always a few people that talk a little bit too much, at work, I'm talking about. And you may be cool with a person, right? But you can notice they might talk a little bit too much. They like to talk about everybody, customers. They like to talk about customers. Just because they cool with you for a certain period of time, don't think just because you see, you can see they talk about everybody else. They might talk about you one day behind your back. There's certain line that you can be cool with people at work, right? You can make, in a way, kind of like make, friends, whatever. But really, truthfully, don't get all big-headed at work, man. You still at work, man. Don't share too much at work. You still at work at the end of the day. Y'all still, you still come to work, get your check, and get in and get out. And don't forget that. Don't ever get too comfortable with somebody at work, because at the end of the day, y'all still, this is for everybody. Y'all still working together, and y'all still got a purpose to obtain. You know what's going on, man. So yeah, don't ever try to get too, you know, don't try to build like a close friendship at work, man, because you don't know who to, you know, that's for everybody. You don't know who to trust because people throw people underneath the bus all the time, man. Even in life, man. Oh, don't let nobody determine your happiness either. I heard this. I've been through it myself. Don't let nobody determine your happiness. I don't give a fuck if you're married, you're in a relationship. You can't let nobody be the controlling destiny of your happiness. If you give all your faith in letting somebody make you happy, you're gonna be a miserable motherfucker in the end. Seriously. And nothing wrong with being in love, loving somebody, whatever. You know, really feeling somebody, but don't let nobody be the determining factor of your happiness. You'll always end up disappointed. What garden tools? What are you talking about? What's going on, sir, man? What garden tools you talking about, man? Elaborate for me. Elaborate for me. The hell are you talking about, man? What the fuck? Get your weird ass off the line, man. What you talking? What the hell? Wait, hold up, man. What's going on with S Ward? What's going on, man? What's going on? What the hell is this motherfucker? You said that you got a new father, okay. You tight, okay. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm gonna ignore you, man. I'm gonna ignore you, man. I'm gonna ignore this already. They come. I didn't already and spoke to his life and they keep entertaining weird stuff. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, we exploring the streets again. I remember you. Yeah, I remember SKV. What's going on? But anyways, yeah, what's the garden tools, man? Sir Mom, I think I remember you too. I think you've been on here too. What's going on? What's going on? Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Diego. Happy birthday, man. Shout out to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, ICE out here beating up people, man. If you know your citizenship ain't right, don't be hanging out, you know, like that. Go to work. If you're going to work, you know, get in and get out of work real quick. You know, as soon as you get off work, clock out, go right home. Don't be playing around these streets, you know, your citizenship ain't right. That's like, you know, I just spoke about this before. That's like, you know, you got a bunch of warrants out, you're a criminal, you just hanging around. You just asking the police to just come snatch you up. You know, I know about police brutality. It's a similar situation with the ICE. You know, they police as well, but they just a different branch. They federal agents. They basically the officers. You know, they doing a lot of police brutality. Like, I didn't been police brutalized before, so I know how that is. You know what I'm talking about? A man wearing y'all. That's a good question, man. Though that's a good question. A man wearing a nose ring. I would never wear a nose ring. I'm not gonna bash on anybody. I mean, that's somebody's own preference. I wouldn't do it because I always thought that was a little bit too. I don't know. That would be a little bit too revealing for me. You know, usually, you know, women do more like stuff like that, nose ring. But I ain't calling nobody, you know, gay just because, no disrespect if they wear a nose ring. But I would never do it. That's like a little bit too revealing of a certain side to me. I would never wear a nose ring. You know, Tupac wore a nose ring, but he wasn't. He was still masculine. He was still very masculine. But you know, some straight dudes they wear nose rings. You know, it's like nose rings. They might not be gay, but they just like nose rings. You know, but it's not my thing. Yeah, I had a cool day. How about you, SKV? How was your day today, man? What kind of job you got? What's going on? You know, out here is the life of the hustle in LA. I'm always gonna talk about the hustle. You know what I'm talking about? AB, who's AB? Who's AB? You a female? Is AB a female? Talk about cute. I don't know if you meant to put that on there. Is that a female? AB, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on though? I'm shitting in live again. I had to hop out for a second. Oh, okay. I hope you really are a female talking about cute and all that. You know, because I had a couple. I'm not talking about two. In particular, I just had a couple. You know, weird comments on here. A couple weirdos and stuff. You know, I'm talking about. So, anyways, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on though? What's going on? Thank you for joining live. Thank you for support. Like I said, I'm pushing the LA Unity thing right now. I'm pushing that. Give a like too. If you want to give a like, you know, that's somebody right here. Hey, it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on out here. There'll be a lot of stuff going on. He got a jacket, bright pink as, hey, so revealing at night. He doing all kind of crazy stuff. This motorcyclist right now. He got a pink, bright ass jacket on. He doing all kind of willies and stuff on. Hey, he trying to get seen. He trying to blow up. He trying to be viral on somebody on TikTok today, huh? Oh yeah. Oh, you do, huh? Oh yeah. Is that right? What? Uh, what y'all want to know about? What's going on, mate? No, what about the football player Barry? What's going on with Barry, man? What's going on? Shit. I see the cursor riding. Okay, Akiria. What's going on, Akiria? What's going on? Okay. Lisa, I think that's Lisa, if I'm not mispronouncing. Say James. Who's James? You got a laughy emoji face. That's funny. Zakiria. Yeah, what's going on? Hairline reveal. What are you talking about? Hairline reveal? My shit ain't far. My hair kind of crazy right now because I just got off of work. Right now. Yeah, I don't got no receiver hairline though. I ain't walking around, saying yes sir to the source from way back here. I'm not doing that. I ain't the most, prettiest looking dude, but I damn sure ain't the ugliest. That's for sure. I don't got no receiver hairline. I don't run in my family. I got that. I'm probably gonna have a full head for the longest. What's going? I'm going. Okay. All right. Enjoy your night too, AB. You have a good night. Make sure you like the live and share this, this content. If you think it's worthy enough. Yeah, go ahead and give that a like though. Give that thumbs up. Share it to your friends and stuff, your social circle, whoever you hang out with. Yeah. One thing, right? I used to have this I'm gonna say ex-friend. I used to have an ex-friend. Don't never take your friends around your girlfriends or your boyfriends. They will always, especially these days, there's a lot of backstabbers these days. I know it's even worse than my generation. It's a lot of backstabbers, Generation Z. There's some good Generation Z, but also with this friend stuff, it's a lot of shady people with Generation Z, man. I'm starting to a lot of people go online, talk about people, cloud, try to get views and all that stuff. I don't indulge in stuff like that. I just like to talk about life, what I'm going through, certain experience I've had, how you can learn about what I've been through, my certain past and all that. I do a little, rap video reactions, movie video reactions. I talk about the culture in LA. I talk about Trump. I talk about different, conspiracies going on. That's what I do. I'm talking about intelligent conversations that can probably help uplift somebody. Anyways, yeah. Can't trust no friends this generation, man. There's some good friends out there, but it's starting to become an epidemic of bad friends out here. Everybody chasing the clout. Everybody want to be on TV for views and likes and stuff. Ain't really no real friends out here anymore. Everybody gotta be careful. What I'm talking about? Everybody gotta be careful, man. Thank you for the compliment, Zakiria. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you that, but yeah, share a like. Give me a like if you ain't already giving me a like to everybody, that's in here, on my team right now. I'm trying to get my bald-headed uncle on here, with his crazy self, with his internet lacking ability, so and it's fun. He probably his finger be shaking and trying to go on live. He can't go on a live work for nothing. His finger be trying to shaking and stuff. He got that institutionalized finger. He was shaking. I don't know how to do this. That's my uncle though, man. Yeah, he getting a little bit better with this internet stuff, but yeah, he can't go on live work for shit. That's why you gonna be seeing him on here. real. My uncle, man, Grass Star. You check him, really check my content out. You see my uncle's videos in here. It's my family channel. Grass Star Family 127 Entertainment. But like I said, these friends, this generation, you gotta be careful. I used to have a friend. I used to bring around, my certain past girlfriends I had. And I always turn around my ex-friend. And every time I turn around, my girlfriend at the time would say, my different girlfriends, a couple different girlfriends, the same friend would tell me, "Oh, I should have learned. I was young and dumb. I should have learned." But they would always inform me that he was talking about me behind my back. He was always talking about, why you messing with this dude? He's talking to other girls. This way back when I'm in my early 20s, late teens. You talk to other bras and stuff. Why you messing with? You should mess with me, a real player, and all this talk all this player stuff. And he and at the time, I was young. I was living a fast life. He was doing the same thing with me. He was in cahoots with some of the, with some of the stuff I was doing, and then I'll turn around and try to tell my different girlfriends at the time, that I was dirty and I was messing around with the females. And he would be hanging out with me when I might have been talking to some different girls at that time back then. He was scandalous. He worse than me. Fake with it. He was worse than me, man. Always trying to talk to somebody's girlfriends and stuff. I've never been the type like that. But he try to talk to somebody's girlfriend on the low and stuff. He was a sucker for real, man. Don't mess with no suckers, man. I ain't never been no sucker. I ain't gonna start being another night. I ain't been perfect. I made mistakes in my life, I had a past, past street life, I had, messed with different females, a couple different females at a time and stuff in the past, but I ain't never been no sucker, though. I ain't never been no sucker. And I ain't never tried to talk to one of my friends' girls behind their back. I ain't never done shit like that. And I never will. If I have friends, I stay loyal to them. I really do stay loyal to them. That's why I don't really, fuck with nobody on the friend tip like that these days in my, in my early 30s. Because it's hard to trust people. It's hard to trust people. I'm telling y'all, especially young Gen Z, to be careful about who you entertain yourself with. Who you entertain yourself with. Be careful. You gotta be careful out there, man. Anyways, nah, what the heck are you talking about? Nah, I don't know what you talking about. What the heck are you talking about? He's saying all kind of stuff. Are you even a female? Stop laying. You got a boyfriend. The hell? Nah. I'm not with all that shit, for real. I'm not with all that. You can call yourself pressing somebody else about that, but I'm not with all that, for real. Nah, I'm not with all that. You're a female though, right? Talking crazy and stuff. Some females be talking like that too, talking crazy and stuff. Trying to get you tongue twisted and all that stuff. And get me tongue twisted though, but yeah. I entertain a little bit, but not too much longer than that. I ain't with all that though. Straight up, I ain't with all that, but like I said, man, this is a clout chasing culture that's going on right now. Everybody that everybody, you got good people, but you also got some bad people as well. You don't know who to trust these days, man. You don't know who just trying to, gain clout. You don't know, man. You don't know who trying to gain clout. You don't know who your true friends are. Even with relationships, everybody want to be on dating apps and stuff. Everybody in their phone. Everybody in their phones and stuff, and they ain't trying to, really have like regular conversations with people as far as like getting to know people. Like they prefer to, to get to know people on social media or like through dating apps and stuff like that. This is the generation we living in. Okay, man. Okay, you know what? Okay. Yeah, we ain't doing that, man. I told you we ain't playing like that, man. We ain't playing like that. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, definitely true. Yep, definitely true. Yeah, definitely true. King Von. I heard about King Von. My bad game, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't do that. I don't do that, man. I don't do that. I don't even know if you're a female or not playing with me like that. Honestly, but I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do that for real. I'm the type of person that walk up to me if they ask for something like that, before they can even get the words off their lips, they already getting brushed on. I'm that person for real. I didn't calm down over the years. I don't do that. You know that S playing stuff. I don't do that for real. I'm a gangster about that, straight up. I'm really a gangster. I don't do none of that. Yeah. Anyways, who is this right here? I'm good right now. Uh, but anyways, yeah, King Von. I heard about King Von. Uh, there's a lot of internet talk going on right now about King Von. I think he's a rapper or something, right? A rapper from somewhere. Where's King Von from? Yeah, where's King Von from? You know, speaking of that, where's King Von from? I think he's a rapper, man. I heard. I think I heard. Damn, I heard somebody talking about. I can't remember. I think he's been out here in the streets in LA a lot and stuff. I think he's been on Adam 22 and stuff like that. Adam 22, stay away from Adam 22. So you might get a little bit of viewage for a little bit, but yeah, every it seems like almost everybody that go to Adam 22, they get a little and they get some views for a little while, they get some fame, but eventually they start getting into problems. All he do is set up black problems between our race and you know problems between the Hispanic race. That's all he does, man. He like some kind of undercover cop working for supremacy or something like that. Yeah, I don't mess with Al 22, man. I don't even do reactions about him anymore. I got tired of him doing the same. Everything he was doing, it was starting to be too predicting about him trying to start trouble. He had people come on there for an interview, right? Like certain individuals like be rappers. He do a lot of rappers and stuff, content creators, right? Gang members that you know got popular on YouTube and stuff like that. You know, he get one of those, you know, individuals to come on there and they trying to talk about their career, their YouTube, what they or their music. He already asked about their beef they just had with somebody else. Yeah, so how you felt when he said this? Yeah, nah, you can catch on easily what he trying to do. All he trying to do is spark up beats for views. That's all Adam 22 is trying to do, man. Oh, Chicago. Okay, representing Chicago. That's right. How's it going on? What's going on in Chicago on the streets like Chicago, man? What's going on out there in Chicago? Yeah, King Von. King Von. King Von, man. Uh, yeah, King Von is like, yeah, King Von, man. That's just another situation I was talking about where you can get views for a little while, right? You get that recognition for a little while on YouTube, but all views ain't good views. You know what I mean? All views ain't good views. Eventually, people that you know a lot of this stuff, right? Somebody like a good number, like a high percentage of these like back and forth beefs y'all be seeing on YouTube. You know, most of the time they don't really be doing nothing like that. It just be a lot of talking. Some of that stuff do be kind of like for views, man. Every now and then you see somebody, whatever, you know, they hear about somebody getting with the business or see something happen, you know, whatever, right? But for the most part, you just see a grown man going back and forth on the internet. You know, I'm not with all that, man. After a while, after the first few lines, it's like, okay, we gonna stop talking, or we gonna do something about it. We gonna get with the program. Otherwise, what the hell we keep going back and forth for? Like, you know, like no disrespect, like some brawls or something. Keep going back and forth. Yeah, it sounded like he did. I heard about Vaughn though. I heard about Vaughn, man. I heard he had a lot going on for himself. I heard he was one of the big YouTubers. I think he was a rapper too. I think he's a rapper, or you know, was doing some music too. But he started going down. Everybody started talking about a few different people, like a couple big YouTubers started talking about his downfall. I don't know what happened, like exactly what happened with King Von, man. What happened with King Von? Explain to me what happened. This is interesting. I heard about King Von. Uh, Y'all be watching Willie D. I be watching Willie D. He be giving me some of my news that's going on and stuff. You know, oh yeah. You know, the Mexicans in Mexico, they're mad right now, man. So Americans, to y'all Americans out there, you know what I mean? To your Americans out there, be careful about going to Mexico. I don't know if they tripping on the, you know, the Mexican Americans out there. I don't know, but just be careful because they beating up on people out there. From what I've been hearing multiple people speaking about this. They be riding out there. They talk about they don't want the Americans that stay over there. We don't want you here no more. Get out. All kind of stuff like y'all raising up the rent. This is the native Mexicans over there in Mexico that's been saying this within the last month or so. Ever since the ice been transpiring out here, and it's like a chain of events that's, you know, that relates to each other that's going on right now. It's like one chain of events sets off another chain of event. That's what's going on right now. So in Mexico, the Mexicans over there, they don't want no Americans over there like that right now because they said they bringing up the rent, they taking all the jobs and stuff, and they drive the economy down. So yeah, I heard they robbed some folks, Americans over there. They whooped on some Americans over there, you know, and they've been going up, they've been gangstering up over there. So yeah, if you're American, for the most part, don't go over there, man. Wait till stuff calm down. So they retaliated mad about what ICE doing over here, you know, to, you know, the different immigrant groups and all that, you know, particularly, you know, they mad about what they doing to, you know, the Mexican immigrants out here. That's why they turning it up, you know, in Mexico right now. So yeah, don't go to Mexico if you're American, man. You might fuck around and get caught slipping, and you know, there be some big old bumblebee stings on your forehead and rearrange your facial features. So yeah, don't go out there right now talking about Cabo and all that, drinking. No, fuck all that. You know, y'all ever watch Cartoon 5-3? He's been talking about it a lot lately. You know, from gangsters. 5-3, Cartoon 5-3. You know, he's a gangster crip, OG dude out of South Central. Anyway, check him out. Cartoon 5-3. He talks about a lot of, you know, stuff that's real. Some of the stuff is, you know, it's kind of harsh, but he's trying to tell people about his certain life experience or what might be going on today. And he's trying to tell people's heads up. He did a few episodes about them turning up in Mexico. He said, man, particularly he was talking about the blacks though, Black Americans, a couple Black Americans getting jumped on too, but I think just different Americans been getting jumped on. A couple Black Americans got jumped on, and he hurried up and did a couple videos of it. I told y'all black folks, don't go to Mexico. I told y'all, you know, because he all for his people and stuff. He's like, I told y'all motherfuckers. What he be saying it is funny. I told y'all I don't go to Mexico. I told y'all. Y'all don't listen to me. Y'all go over there, get slapped around and shit, getting your shit snatched from you. I told y'all they gonna own you over there. Don't go to Mexico though, man. It's Americans, period. Don't go to Mexico right now. They tripping, man. No, they're not welcome. No, they're not welcome, man. No, you tripping. They're not welcome. No, man. Anytime you got some shit, political shit like this going on, I know. I've done time. They're not welcome over there. I'm just keeping it real, man. It's not even about being prejudiced and none of that. They're not welcome over there, man. They already beat up on a few black folks. They had some black dude online. He had face bumblebee bumps all over his face, big ass bumblebee bumps talking about, yeah, I got jacked and all that. They tripping out here. Yeah, don't go. Nah, don't go out there. Why would you go out there? Why would you? Come on, man. You know they tripping out there. Why would you, you know, as an American, you a white person too, why would you go out there if you know, Mexico, they tripping in Mexico, right? And they talking about fuck Trump over there and all kind of shit, right? Why would you go out there as an American, you know, and try to, you know, basically finesse with the activities they got going on over there, all this shit's going on. It's not a good time right now. Wait like a year or something for shit to die down. That's what I suggest. Otherwise, you're going to get snatched up, kidnapped, or some shit like that. Stay out of there right now. Stay out of there. It's not the place to go right now. Too much tension right now. Just be safe. Wait till the shit die down. I ain't saying never. Wait like a year or something like that. And then go over there. Lies. Okay, why is it a lies? Why is it a lies, man? Stop telling people lies. Don't hop on here and telling people lies, man. It's not a lies. How you know? What's your knowledge about that, man? You know about political stuff between black and Hispanics, man? In Los Angeles, do you know about political stuff out here? Come on, dude. You know about that? Yeah, but nah. These are political times right now, man. These are political times. Certain groups, right? Look, listen. You know, I'm gonna keep it real like this, man. This is a different generation, right? You know, Hispanics and blacks are more. They can, they can relate on more topics this generation. They can relate more. They can identify with each other more because of the music, right? Uh, you know, uh, it's very. The music brings people together, right? The culture today it just brings people together through social media and all these different sources. So the blacks and Hispanics, this generation, they're more relatable and they're more minded. You know, I'm talking about, but I'm talking about as far as like this political stuff that's going on. They're tripping out there because ICE is out here beating up on, you know, Hispanic. They're targeting the majority. They're targeting Hispanic immigrants straight up. Man. You know, keep it real. They're targeting Hispanic immigrants. The Mexicans out there, you know, in Mexico, in native Mexico, they're tripping on it. They don't like that. They gonna feel a certain way. Just like, you know, somebody who's messing with your people, right? And you know, basically targeting your people because of their skin color, because how they speak, you will feel a certain way too. That's anybody will feel a certain way. I understand that, but they tripping over it. They not, you know, they're not. I think they're tripping on. I think they're tripping on anybody that's really, American. But I don't know. They might get some Mexican Americans a pass or whatever. But I don't know how they act because you got different. You got some, you got some Mexican Americans that's not even for the Mexican immigrants. Everybody's divided. You got some blacks, right? That are black Republicans. You got some blacks that are Democrats. It's like it's a bunch of division going on right now. You know, it's a bunch of division going on right now, man. You got you got some blacks saying that, yeah, you know, some bunch of division going on, man. They're not looking out for black immigrants. You got black immigrants that's not looking out for blacks. They're you know, we're divided and stuff like that. So it's a bunch of division. That's why I said, you know, if you're American, don't go out there to Mexico right now because Mexicans are largely being targeted right now in Los Angeles, and they feel a certain way about that. They don't like people beating up on their people out here. That, you know, they don't like the police beating up on the federal agents beating up on their police because of their, you know, because of some discrimination factors about their race and what language they speak. They don't like that, so they tripping out there. You know, they setting off events. They trying to get that understanding across. What's going on, Valkyrie? What's going on, man? You can like, you know, you can like what you like. I'm not telling you, you know, you can like what you like. You know, if you want to go out there, go ahead and go out there. You know, I don't know. You might have ties. I don't know, but I'm just speaking about basically what I've been hearing and what I know. You know, from history and from me doing time, certain tensions and how certain stuff can set off because of certain, you know, problems, right? Between two groups, right? Uh, it can get real bad at times. But anytime you talk about some racial type of stuff, people being targeted because they race, it's always, that never works out well, man. It never works out well. You know, I done time, so I know all about racial politics and all that stuff. I'm not speaking, I'm not talking out my, you know, the side of my mouth. I've been through that. But, you know, me, I don't really like to get deep into racial talk because I'm not on that. You know, I'm not with all that racial stuff and all that, talking about race, you know, purifying my race and all that crap. I'm just speaking about what experience, what I went through, based on what I went through, what I know about what racial politics is. It's a whole nother ball game. Of course, from behind the wall. And right now, there's racial politics going on because ICE keep targeting. The city just sued the Trump administration. That's not fake. You look that up. The city just sued the Trump administration for them targeting the majority of Hispanic immigrants for their skin color and the languages they speak. city just screwed them. I mean, just sued them. It's not a made up racial stuff going on right now. Wear panties. That's funny. I don't know. Why do riches wear panties? That's funny. That's funny. That's some funny. Now that's funny. I don't mind it. That's funny. Why do rich wear panties so they can get a better grip on the groom? That's funny. So they can stick to that groom all day, all night, huh? Do their thing, huh? Scare the shit out of people. That's funny. But anyways, what the hell I was gonna say? India. Yeah, I don't got no problems with India. I never been there. I never had no problem with no Indians, nothing like that. India, I never really thought too much about India. Well, yeah, I wouldn't say I wouldn't like India. I just never thought too much about India. I know a little bit of something about India. Tell me about India. Tell me about the culture in India. I'm open-minded to know about. I like different cultures. That's how we are out here in LA. That's why LA is tripping, because they, the federal agents and, the Trump administration trying to come out here and break that diversity don't get me wrong, man. I think Los Angeles should stay diverse. I think it should be some limitations on certain things, keep a balance so our economy don't fall apart. But LA is not LA without Hispanics, man. Just like LA is not LA without blacks. That's why I'm pushing the LA unity. Black and Hispanics make up LA and have been for generations. Don't get me wrong. I'm not rooting for the federal agents come over here and beat up on the Hispanics. I'm not with that. LA and Hispanics make up LA together. I'm just trying to inform y'all what's going on, to be careful, because everybody don't feel the way I do. Try to look at things from a different perspective. Some people have personal feelings against other races. Some people are racist. Some people are, prejudiced because they might got beat up by a certain race in the past. They can't let that go. You know what I mean? I didn't experience stuff from my own people as well as other races. But I don't hold that on. I don't hold that negative thought and that negative energy that pertains to those negative thoughts. I just move on. I gotta stay strong, right? I can't stay stuck in the past. That's draining to stay stuck on stuff like that, to keep meditating on stuff. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. I like to move on. This is what I do. I build content. I try to spread the positive, impactful stories that I've been through. Hopefully y'all can learn what I've been through and do better than me, possibly. As well as my uncle, Brad, started doing the same thing. I don't got nothing against another race. I don't like supremacists. I don't like people like Trump. Obviously they trying to push the purity of their race, talking about they're not racist. How you gonna be like, walking around talking about, white this, white power and all this stuff, right? But you're not racist. Constantly pushing the racial agenda, but you're not racist. And nothing wrong with having pride in your own race, but if you constantly just talking about race, how your race should be like, should be segregated over here, and we're not coming after you guys trying to do crime against your people. We don't want your people mingling with our people. Why? You must be racist to some kind of degree. Why? So you don't want your people mingling with our people over here. Why? Because of some past trauma, so you can't let go. So you speak for your own people. What if they want to mingle a little bit and diversify with other people? So you gonna stop them from doing that? You can't control every generation that come after you. That's some dictator shit, right? Am I right? That's control. That's racist and that's controlling. Try to be like, our people's not gonna mess with your people. Everybody's not the same, man. Like, everybody in the same race is not. I would never be a dictator like that. Yeah, everybody's not the same, man. This generation is different too. Gen Z is different. The next generation coming, alpha generation is gonna be different. This is different time. It's 2025. You got people running around still talking about white pride and all this stuff, talking about they're not racist. They just want the purity of when they will preserve their race. Okay, and to me that's racist, man. Because that's all they talk about is purifying their race this, race that. We don't want our race blending in with your culture. No disrespect to your race, but yeah, we don't want nothing to do with your race. That's racist. Because you're trying to control your race, certain people from your race from, interbreeding with other races. based off their race. You don't want them to interbreed. You can't control your people, from socialized with other races or intermixing. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do. That's why this is America, right? Motherfuckers been breeding with each other for years. What the fuck I look like going on talking about black power? Oh, yeah, it's my brother, my sister. You're not gonna mix with that group because you're gonna contaminate our bloodline. The fuck I'm not doing that. The fuck I look like? I can't tell nobody what the fuck not to mix with somebody. I can't even tell my own kids when they get grown not to mix with somebody. I got fucking mixture in my bloodline. What the fuck I look like telling somebody to go mix with some white folks? I got European blood in my bloodline. Probably a little bit of it too. I'm black, but I got a little bit of European from different sides in my bloodline. What the fuck I look like telling somebody to keep it pure? I'm not pure to begin with already. I'm already mixed up. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm a mixed up black American. It is what it is. All of us is mixed up with stuff, especially black folks. But yeah, it's a name. Okay, that sound okay. It's a name for the people living beside the Indus River for the thousands of generations. Okay. Oh, Hinduism. Yep. Oldest religion. Okay. I like that, man. You from India, man? You from India? You must be from India, huh? Yeah, it's real interesting stuff, man. That's real interesting stuff. Yep, give it a like too if you ain't already liked it, man. Thank you for stopping by Cure, sharing my live and my contact with your folks and all that. I had a few weirdos on here earlier, but they didn't hopped off already. I didn't really pay that. I'm often be going around blocking everybody like I'm working with feelings. If I see some weird shit, I'm not gonna even respond. I address it one time. I'm often keep responding to stuff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna address something one time. If I still see some weird shit, I can ignore it. I have to be really irritated. It has to be really repetitive for me to block somebody. I'm a soldier, dude. I'm not just working with feelings, just blocking shit. But don't keep coming at me with the weird stuff, because I will eventually. I'll be like, you know what? Something gotta be done. Block, whatever. But right off the bat, I'm not just blocking people, man. I just address them a couple times. I just ignore something. Weirdos on here earlier, I just ignored them after a while. It went away eventually. I don't do that weird shit straight up. Motherfucker, I wish motherfucker would say that shit to my face. Do I like? Am I no disrespect to the LGBTQ community, right? No disrespect. I'm gonna get I'm my own unbiased stuff. Don't come at me like, oh, you like this. I'll beat the shit out of a motherfucker real quick, dude. Motherfucker wish he never spoke them type of words to me, for real. Not even on no violence. I don't do that sex play shit. I don't play like that. I play around with about a lot of different stuff. But I don't do that. That's good. For real, straight up, man. I'm a soldier, man. I don't play that funny ass shit. I smack the shit out of motherfuckers. What you say? When rephrase that? You understand that? Do it sound like I'm gay by hitting you like that? Like, for real, don't play with me like that. I don't got nothing against the gay folks, but don't play. Don't try to throw me in a, unwanted circle. Nah, I'm trying to force that, upon me, man. Don't try to force that upon me. Don't play with me like that. It's all respect. It's all respect, It's all respect. That's what I'm trying to push with this LA unity thing I got going. I'm gonna think of a certain term, a certain word I can add to the LA community. I'm gonna make it real catchy. I'm gonna really push this movement on here. You know what I mean? I'm really gonna push this movement. Yep. I'm gonna really push this movement on here though. Covering the ice microphone is. What do you mean by that, man? What do you mean by that? Whew. Cows are the most sacred things. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. Y'all take care of y'all cows out there. Y'all treat y'all cows kindly. Y'all take what's going on with the cows out there, man. How y'all treat the cows out there? Thank you for that, man. Sloan Low. 64. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna come up with something I can pertain to this LA unity movement I got going on. I'm gonna think of something. It ain't gonna take me long. As soon as I think of it, I'm gonna broadcast on a video for y'all to see. Y'all can share it and shit. I'm starting this LA. I'm gonna make this famous. I'm gonna make this iconic. LA unity. Something LA unity. I'm gonna make this iconic. You know what I'm talking about? I can see the vision. Land of Lord Buddha. Land of Lord Buddha. I like that. Land of Lord Buddha. Catch it. Lord Buddha. What's going on again at SKV? What's going on, man? What's the word on the streets, man? What's the hustle, man? Always trying to network with ideas. What's going on, man? What's the hustle out there? What's this hustle and bustle lifestyle like, man? Y'all want to know about Marilyn Monroe? I know a lot about Marilyn Monroe, too. Our iconic celebrity, you know, rest in peace, Marilyn Monroe. Y'all want to know about her? Marilyn Monroe. I used to do a lot of research on her. I know a lot about Marilyn Monroe, man. Anyways, what brand is my washer? I'm watching for St. Kitts. What's going on? Okay, you say you were from where again, man? My bad. DeVarney Mills. Sorry, DeVarney Mills. Where you say you repping right now? Thanks for joining live, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, what's the word on the streets? Where you from, though, man? What's the word on the streets in your town, man? What's going on? What's the hustle like? I respect all religions. Buddha, like Buddha. I respect all religions, man. I respect all religions. Saint, okay, that makes sense. A small Caribbean. You know, I got Caribbean in my blood. You know, I got the Jamaican flags all over my damn page. I have Jamaican ancestry. You know what I'm talking about, though, huh? Jamaican, man. You know what I'm talking about? To the roots, to the blood. You know what I mean? To the blood, all the way to the bone, you know? Huh? What's like on your streets back where you're from, though, huh? I got Jamaican. I'm gonna have Jamaican ancestry, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? The islands, though. So you from the okay? So wait a minute. So you from the islands then? You from the Caribbean islands? You out there right now? DeVarney Mills. It sound like a Caribbean name. What's going on, man? To the people. That's my people right there, man. Caribbean islands. What's going on, man? Thanks for supporting. Kits. Wait, hold up. SKV Kits. What you talking about, Kits? What's going on, man? Oh yeah, man. I watched it. I think he talking to you. I think SKV is talking. Yeah, he's talking about he's talking to you, DeVarney Mills. But yeah, he's talking about your island out there, man. St. Kitts. He said he watched the sports teams out there or something like that. Yeah, Jamaica is a beautiful place. For my people, I have never been out there. From what my father tell me, you know, my father be telling me, Jamaica is beautiful, man. Jamaica is beautiful. I stay real, you know, I really stay as in touch with my roots as much as possible. I mean, I'm branded by it. Yeah, I'm a Jamaican warrior for real. You know, possibly got it's got a lot of ancient tribes that have been on that Jamaican island. I know a lot about that. I know a little something about the Jamaican island, man. I know about the mixtures. It was conquered by Spain at one point in time. It was conquered by France. It was conquered by Great Britain. That's why we talk with the broken up English now. You know, it's been conquered by a little bit of everybody. It's been we are the fourth largest economy in the world. I believe you. India. Huh, is that right? Yeah, y'all be doing. Y'all some smart people out there. Yeah, you right. I believe you, man. Y'all some smart people. Hey, man. Hey, y'all be scamming some people out there. I know you don't be scamming people, right? But yeah. I ain't talking about you, but I know you be some scammers. But I be scammers, so I know y'all some smart people out there, man. You're a bunch of scammers out there. I know there's a lot of y'all that work for AT&T. You You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I know y'all some smart people. Y'all good with that, that sells over the phone themselves, sells phone jobs. I know y'all talk real good over that phone, real slick, get people to, to sign up for deals and stuff. I know that. He's not smart. He is not smart. Oh, she said, okay, Rita says India is not smart. They are some smart people though, man. They some smart people. They educated, man. They always known that to be some pretty smart people. They be scamming a lot, quite a few of them, whatever, right? But they known to be some smart people. They known to be some smart. But I gotta give them that, man. From what I can remember, you know, uh, yeah, life advice. What you want life about? What's going on, Jay Pizzle, man? What's going on? Where you? What city you repping right now? What city? What city or neighborhood, whatever? What city you coming out of? Yeah, I believe you about India, man. Y'all some smart people. Just stop scamming motherfuckers so much, though. Just stop scamming. You know what I mean? Stop scamming motherfuckers. I hear you. Yep. I hear you. Yeah, man. I hear you, man. How's the education system out there in the islands where you at right now, St. Kitts, man? How's the education out there, man? How's the school system out there, man? How's the jobs and stuff out there right now? I'm just seeing some stuff about street food in India. Hey, man, some of them they be doing some unsanitized stuff. You gotta get out some of your folks, man. They be putting their feet and stuff, man. What's going on with all that, man? At least wash their feet before they stick their toes and stuff. Before they stick their toes in somebody's food. I respect people coaching all that, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I see somebody stick their feet in my food, man. I might have to, like, what you doing, homie? What you doing, dog? Might look at me like I'm crazy. Don't stick your feet in my food, man. You almost popped your ass upside your head, like popped you silly, bro. Like for real, like straight up, man. Put their feet, put your nasty ass toes like on into that foot fetish shit. Go boop bop on a motherfucker real quick. Drop a motherfucker. No, for real though, man. I respect everybody coaching, but sometimes be some culture conflicts, though, right? I'm open there. I'm diverse there. I'm open-minded. I like seeing about other different cultures. I'm open-minded to that, but sometimes be some culture conflicts too, though. In the mix, in the midst of that. You know what I mean? Take your shirt off, right? You can hear me. What do you mean, take my shirt off, man? What are you talking about, man? Another weird comment again. What are you talking about? Taking my shirt off? Raise my voice? I can raise my voice. I can only raise my voice so high. I can elevate my voice only so high. You know what I'm talking about? The poop skin, man. Okay, man. You need to go to Comedy Central, man. You're a comedian. Poop, so you got the dirty comedian jokes. You need to go get some comedy stand up, get some hustle, and make some money off that, man. Yeah, I do. I've been told I look like Ice Cube. I told you I got a connection to Ice Cube, man. Over what we have in India. Is that right? 50,000 colleges. God damn. That's why y'all so motherfucking smart out there, huh? 50,000. Y'all invest a lot of money in the colleges, man. Who's the president of who's what they call it? The prime minister, probably. What y'all have, a president? Who's the leader of the country right now? Who runs the country, man? What's going on, Fishy brother? What's going on, man? I believe you, man. India's smart, man. That's why y'all be y'all hack into the AT&T companies and pretend to be employees and shit, man. Well, you know what's going on with them? Keep charging me every 2 weeks, man. Talking about $100, man. What's going on with that shit, man? Burning my pockets out over here, man. For real, man. I'm about to go in and swing it real quick soon, man. What's going on? Keep burning my pockets over here. Got me arguing with motherfuckers about my money and stuff. You know what I mean? What's going on? Cheapest internet? What's the internet out there? Okay, Fishy brother, what's going on, man? What you be playing a lot of games on your channel or something like that? I see you say gaming on your name. I see you say gaming on your name. What's going on, Matt Geese? Hey, give me a like, man. Put my likes up. If y'all conversing with me, y'all like the conversation, just give me likes and share this too. Share this live while y'all at it. Also, you want to keep coming back, I'm gonna keep doing these lives persistently. Subscribe and hit that bell. So every time I go on live, I'm trying to get my bald head uncle on here soon. And probably go back to the hood, go back to the Friday hood, get them on here, have all the drunk folks hanging around and shit. Really be entertaining then, huh? I'm gonna go back to the block soon. Me and him. Ain't been out there in a while. Box the big two. Okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Zaria. You say you're a female, right? I was talking to you a little bit earlier. You were saying all that crazy stuff too. That crazy stuff, man. But you say you're a female, though, right? All that S playing me earlier, but you say you're a female. Ain't too bad if you're a female, but I still, like I said, I don't do that weird shit. I don't do that weird stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways, what the T? What T? Slinky, Lex. Slinky, Lex. Slinky, your Lex. What's going on? What you calling out of? What? Give me a shout out to City. Shout out to City real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get the game going. Shout out to City. Tell me what you repping. So you won't be slacking. Step your game up and tell what city you from, so we can get some shout outs over here. You know what I'm talking about? So we can get your city on the map. What's up with that? You know what I'm talking about? West Side, where is that? Los Angeles represented. Keep my name at the, keep my name at the head of the list. At the head of the list while I'm spitting. You know what I'm talking about? West Side for life. Ride till we die. It's in my blood. You know what I'm talking about? The way I ride. Anyway, shout out your city, so we can keep multiplying this live up inside. Shout out your city. Give me a roll call right now. Let's get some multiplying roll calls up in here. You know what I mean? 5G internet. We got that out here too. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty fast. 5G internet is the best thing out right now. Shout out your city. If you up here, give me likes too. Shout out your city. I'm having too much fun on here. I'm gonna be on here for a little bit longer, not too much longer. But yeah, shout out to City. I got full battery. I charged my battery before I left work. I got full battery still, almost. No, I'm not. I'm pure. No, I'm not. Okay, they talking a little bit. Okay. What's going on, Rustivo? What's going on? What you repping? What's going on? It's hard to do something. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Okay, SKV. But hey, damn. Anyways, got distracted for a second. Anyways, my bad about that. But yeah, hey, what the functions out there like in the skits in the Caribbean, man? What's the festivals like? Like clubs, and they got the dance halls and stuff. What's going on out there, man? What's cracking out there with the dance halls and the clubs and all that? He said everybody try to get Indian citizenship. Why is that? Tell me, man. My bad. What's going on? My bad, man. I'm back in. I got some shaky ass internet over here. My bad. Like I said, I gotta get better phone, man. I gotta get a better phone. Boy, Mr. Ambitious is back, man. Out of my native city of Los Angeles, downtown. My bad. I got in one of my lives earlier, but my phone was fucked up. I gotta get another phone. I just got my hands on a little bit of money. Who knows? I might be getting another phone this week. I'll keep it up probably next week. I don't know. I'm trying to get this shit right. I'm back on here, man. I'm back on here. Larry, back on here, man. I'm back on here. What's going on? Yeah, I'm back on here though. What's going on? Who's back on here with me? My bad, SKV. What's going on, man? My phone is fucked up, man. My phone is messed up. My screen kind of cracked and stuff. My screen all sensitive. You know what I'm talking about? My kid broke my phone. Yeah, my phone was messed up, man. Shit. What's going on, y'all? Not bad, man. Shit. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, man? Hey, give me a shout out. Hey, who's in here with me? I was getting some interruptions. I was getting some interruptions. What you mean vibrations sound like cracking? Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Don't go nowhere. But yeah, what's going on, man? What's going on? Hey, like I was saying, hey, what you say? How are the clubs out there though? How are the clubs jumping out there, man? What's the functions like out there in the skits in the Caribbean, man? What's the nightlife like out there? Is it like LA before? Oh man. Yeah, so I had a couple of interruptions. I had somebody calling my phone right now. This last moment ago. That's why I was having that last interruption. I had somebody calling me. One of my folks hitting me up. Yeah. What's going on out there? Give me a shout. SKB, you still on here with me, all right? But yeah. What the nightlife like? What's the nightlife out there like, man? What's the functioning like? What's how's like the clubs and stuff, the bars or whatever. And y'all be having any festivals and stuff like that. How the partying life out there like? And have you ever been to LA before? You ever been to LA? Shit. I heard this dude Trump, man, he be playing golf. All kind of stuff going on. He's supposed to be the head of the country. All kind of stuff going on right now in our country. And Trump sitting around playing golf. Like it's the thing to do, man. Sit around playing golf like it's the thing to do. That's how you know he don't really take this shit. Everybody need their vacation, right? Everybody need their vacation, right? They have a hard job, being dictators, it's a hard job, being a dictator of the country is a hard job. But these dudes really don't give a F about what's going on right now, man. He plays golf a lot from what I heard.
Hello, Moto.
I'm gonna have to end this real quick. Look at my image this. I'm gonna hop back on here in a moment. Take care of something real quick. I'm gonna have to end this real quick. I'm gonna hop back on here in a moment. Bear with me, y'all. Westside Flat. I'm gonna be right back on here. I'm gonna hop right back on. I got something to tell you. Share this live, man. Let y'all know that I'm pushing that LA unity. I'm talking about all love. I'll hop back in a moment. All right, I'll probably be right back.